It's game number 4 of the 2023 BSN Sports Showcase presented by Pacifica Christian. Pacifica Christian, the home team in game number 4 as they play host to Orange Lutheran, the Lancers from the Trinity League. It's great to have you with us, along with Joe Contreras, Logan Sofranco, and Joe, you know a thing or two about this Pacific squad. I want to hear a little bit about what your opinions are about the squad coming into tonight. 12-7, what do you got?
Yes, absolutely. They're coming off of a league win against Orangewood Academy, a 55-41 contest. A player to watch out is number 3, Parker Strauss, the Northwestern commit. He averages 14 points per game, which is the team's best.
And you also have players like E.J. Spellman who are receiving offers from WCC schools such as Pepperdine. But we go to Orange Lutheran, their men's basketball program. They're on the rise, but their women's basketball team, they won CIF last year. So people are very familiar with Orange Lutheran athletics, but we're now going to go ahead. You don't want to hear us. You want to hear the home crowd and the public address announcer introduce the starting lineups and the national anthem. Tip-off coming up soon. Well, the starting lineups have been read. Orange Lutheran and Pacifica Christian, the Tritons and the Lancers. It is Nagy, Potter, Ladon, Manea, and Paleo for the Lancers. Spillman, Strauss, Dale, Stewart, and Suman. Game number 4, we are underway. The Lancers and the Tritons, the home crowd, all packed in on the near side, on the left side of the bleachers. We'll hopefully show you the action throughout the game. See what kind of crowd we get. But we mentioned in the open, as a 3-ball is off the rim and pulled down by Parker Strauss, the kind of players that Pacifica Christian has. Guys like Parker Strauss, the Northwestern commit in Big Ten. E.J. Spillman, who's getting offers from Fordham, Pepperdine, Portland, multiple WCC schools. And that one is all the way near the backcourt line. Jeff Burkhoff, the head coach for the Tritons, as that ball is up for grabs. The Lancer is trying to get it. It's going to stay with the Tritons. And I obviously assume that the viewers recognize your voice, the public address announcer for these basketball games at home. So you got some stories on these guys. Are you telling me that who was it that for Sarge, he has a very specific way of saying his name for Pacifica Christian?
Yeah, Tanner, he goes by Sarge, short for Sergeant. From what I can gather, it is because when he came to Pacifica, he was just so mature for his age. So he's kind of a big leader on campus. And for this team, really, a workhorse. Really surprised he doesn't have any offers yet, as I haven't heard from anything yet.
He gets hit with a foul right away. 56 seconds into the game as Palaio enters the front court. Palaio, the point guard, the 6'2" sophomore. Looking for our first points of the game. Palaio has to drift it back up top. Here's a 3. Not going to go, and it's pulled down by the 6'6" junior Alex Stewart, who already drifting up by the free throw line. Parker Strauss, around a 14-point scorer per game. E.J. Spillman right around the 12-point mark. It's always fun rounding up. You see the points as they try to hit the cutter down low. It stays with the Tritons. But Orange Lutheran, they got some fans in the stands as well. They brought some players and some spectators from other sports as well. Orange Lutheran not incredibly far from Newport Beach. Spillman went between his legs without even going to a dribble, and now Spillman to the basket, floats it high, and it's an air ball pulled down by Cannon Potter, I beg your pardon. Palaio, 2-on-2 matchup, essentially the same numbers. Game number 4 of the 2023 BSN Showcase. Hard to believe it's already over, but plenty of the Pacifica Christian fans are ready to go, as Palaio with the right puts the Lancers on top by 2, their first points of the night.
And it's surprising that the first score comes with like 2 minutes into the quarter. A slow start for both teams here.
So now Spillman kicks it to the near side. And now there's Sarge all the way up top. One of the best names I've ever heard in sports, as the 3-ball from the near side. Stewart couldn't get it to go. And now the Lancers trying to get into the paint. Stewart's able to recover defensively, though. Spillman about 11 points per game as he drives to the basket. Spillman to the basket. He finishes, and he's going to the line.
That's something you're going to see a lot from E.J. Spillman. He loves to attack the glass. He's strong, and he doesn't let anything stop him while he is on his way to the glass, as you can see on this replay, even drawing contact on the way up.
So Spillman, about 3 assists per game.
He's holding the back of his head there. It's not a good sign.
One of the officials actually signaling over to Jeff Burkhoff to get somebody up. Spillman hit the deck hard after that. They're bringing up Jeffrey Bollinger. So he's grabbing it with that left hand. Hopefully he's all right. But he was able to complete the 3-point play.
A strong player he is.
Palaio, 4-3. Not going to go, and it actually hit the back wiring of the hoop, as it's going to say Pacifica Christian basketball. But per CIF and per some NCAA rules, that is automatically out of bounds. So interesting that is played on. with 4:43 to go. Driving to the basket, kicking it to the far side. Parker Strauss. An eye out for the big Western commit as he goes baseline. Nearly kept that thing in, but it went out of bounds. And now entering the arena, the defending state champions of Nevada and the champions at the Damien Classic just a week ago over Harvard-Westlake by 3. Harvard-Westlake, if anyone's following the Mission League, Harvard-Westlake and that entire league is a force to be reckoned with this year. So they're in the house. They're taking on Modesto Christian for the last game of the night. And now a wide open lane results in a 2. That's David Manea. He had way too much space to the Triton's liking. Here at Triton Events Center, 4 minutes to go. Little floater high with the left, not going to go. And the Lancers come away with it. Paleo able to regather his handle as Manea can't get the 3. Here comes Stewart. Stewart to the basket. Shot is blocked. Good block there. Andrew Nagy. And now Potter down low. Nagy with the right, can't get it. Gets his own miss and finishes for the 2.
A great second point opportunity, or second chance opportunity there for Orange Lutheran.
6 points on the night for the Lancers, and it's come from 3 different players, Paleo, Manea, and Nagy. So we'll see how long Spillman is on the bench for him, see if we can provide any sort of update as Javon Smith waits to check back in as Nagy pokes that one out of bounds, and Smith will come on the floor.
There's Stewart attacking the glass, and it's blocked by Nagy. And then on the other end, puts it up and in.
So remember how I said seconds ago, how long do you think Spillman's going to be on the bench? Well, I think you got your answer right here.
He's a strong kid.
6'3". Another block inside. And now here comes Cannon Potter, who, with an eerie pass, turns it over, and Spillman comes away with it. Potter's going to get hit with a foul.
A great job there by Logan Stewart, the sophomore at 6'5", to keep it inbound.
Now, I only ask this because you're around them. Brothers?
Yes.
There we go. There we go.
Yep, Logan and Alex are brothers. They came to us a few years ago, and they've been a huge part of this Trident's basketball team.
Logan Stewart gives it to Spillman. Spillman to the basket. This is going to be a blocking foul, so he's getting the bucket and going to the line. Had to wait a couple of seconds there. I think it was, see if he got his feet down in the illegal guarding position. Yeah, a little drift at the end to try and get in front of him. Good call by the official.
It was close. But nonetheless, the right call.
Spillman has been responsible for all 5 of the Tritons' points thus far. Well, he missed that one. He's fighting for the miss, though. And here's Logan Stewart to the basket. The shot is blocked, but instead it's going to be a foul on Cannon Potter. And Logan Stewart grabbing his face.
It's not too often where you see the free throw shooter contest for its own rebound after missing it. We're going to take another look at that previous play. Logan Stewart goes up, and he's hitting the back on his forehead. As you can see, that contact straight to the top of his head.
Oof.
No wonder he's holding on to the top of his head. Physical trainer checking him out, making sure that he is okay. Looking to the bench, maybe he needs to step out.
He's able to get off on his own power, and he's looking at his bench and he's saying, I'm fine, I'm fine. But still, I mean, saw that replay. He took a shot to the face on that trip up. So now 6-5 with under 2.5 to go. It's going to be a different shooter at the line. It's going to be Parker Strauss. Strauss, the 6'4" senior. We talk about the way he scores points every game, and that's a point right there, his first one of the night. He's also an insane rebounder. He averages about 7 rebounds per game. I mean, the kid knows what to do on the glass, both offensively and defensively, as he hits both free throws. Mateo, and hitting the deck is one of the Lancers. That was Nagy, and blowing by a couple of men, Paleo. And I think that was one of those where you just ran into your own players as Strauss swings it to Spillman. Spillman to the basket with the left, too strong. And another foul coming up in favor of Pacifica.
A great early move there by Spillman. Just couldn't get the basket to go on the end. As you can see, he creates a lot of space with the juke. He takes it in but couldn't finish with the left hand. And Bollinger with the rebound puts it back up and draws contact.
So Bollinger, 175 senior, misses the first one. Now, good sign to see Logan Stewart back onto the floor. But how about the look coast to coast by Zion Paleo? It's been the man that's been taking it thus far. He's got 4 of the Lancers' 8 accompanying for those points. 1 for 2 from the line for Bollinger. And we talked about how the last game was really close. This one's close through one quarter as well, as Paleo had to duck because Bollinger went right over him, and Bollinger comes away with it for the Tritons. Bollinger to the basket. Bollinger can't get it. And it's pulled in by Nagy. Nagy trying to get something into the offensive zone, into the front court. Potter looking for his first points of the night. Here's a 3 from the near side wing off of the rim and pulled down by Bollinger. Bollinger with 2 rebounds in the game already as Spillman enters the front court. Here's a 3. Good! Michael Noel.
Noel, 5'10" freshman for Pacifica.
I mean, that's how you get your first lead since the start of the game, really. Oh, good pass inside and an even better finish by Cannon Potter.
Was that Paleo on the pass?
That was. So now 44 to go in the quarter. The foul's going to be away from the ball. This is a little bit different than the recent games that we've been calling today. We're seeing a lot of fouls here in this first quarter. If you take a look at that last play where Noel hit the 3 in the near side. And nothing but net.
A wide open look.
Yeah.
And the Paleo pass, man, underneath, right to Potter. That was beautiful.
Those were Potter's first points of the night as Spillman gets it to Bollinger. Bollinger's got to be careful as he's double teamed. Oh, good no-look pass, and finishing is Parker Strauss. It's back to a 3-point lead for the Tritons. Now Paleo with 15. You wonder if Orange Lutheran elects to take the last shot. That's another foul on Logan Stewart. So 9.9 to go. This is going to be an inbound opportunity. Well, you're telling me that Orange Lutheran can go into the second quarter with 6 fouls to their name and they commit 1 foul and they're already in the bonus? That means that Pacifica Christian could get a 1-and-1 opportunity. That's crazy. 5 to shoot, Paleo. Paleo with the ball in his hands, has it stripped, and there's a foul on Pacifica. And it's going to be on Logan Stewart. Back-to-back possessions. It's going to go to Salim Saman. Back onto the floor. Got about 9 points to his name per game. They throw it up to the big man, and he's able to get it at the horn. Andrew Nagy, and it's now a 1-point game heading into the second quarter, 13-12. Pacifica Christian on top. We'll be right back. The SoCal Seahorses are a division of Missionary Athletes International. MAI was founded in 1983 with a mission of glorifying God and seeing lives transformed by sharing the message of Jesus Christ through the global environment of soccer. Their mission is to glorify God and see lives transformed by sharing the message of Jesus Christ through the global environment of soccer. Back here in the second quarter, along with Joe Contreras, Logan Safranco. Game number 4 as we take a look at that last crazy minute of the second quarter.
Great pass underneath. No-look pass to Strauss. A 1-point advantage for the home team Tridents.
So now second quarter onto the floor now. A.J. Johnson, not the one from SCA wearing number 4, the other A.J. Johnson, the 6'1 freshman. Strauss to Johnson. Johnson takes it himself. Johnson, as the ball is still up for grabs, fighting for it is Bollinger. Bollinger to the basket, and he puts it in. Bollinger with his first points of the night. Down low to Nagy. Oh, what a pass and what a finish. Andrew Nagy with points 5 and 6 on the night. Parker Strauss with just 4. Looking for his first points of the second quarter. Mentioned Pacifica Christian 12 and 7 in the San Joaquin League. The third-year host of the BSN Showcase. Talk about Parker Strauss, Salim Saman, and Tanner Deal. Alex Stewart has an offer from Fordham, as that 3 is way off the mark. EJ Spellman has got offers from Fordham as well, in addition to Pepperdine and Portland, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Strauss. And Strauss didn't like that one. Take a look at that one more time. I mean, like the drive? Yeah, yep.
He didn't have his feet set. He was still in motion.
The left leg still kind of dancing, if you will.
But that's one thing that Coach Barakoff really is emphasized for this Tridents team, is taking offensive charging.
Well, Cannon Potter, who has gotten a lot of buzz on social media for Orange Lutheran, in a fall game over Loyola, he put up 24 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. And Loyola being one of the powerhouse teams that they are, that's a pretty good acolyte to have to your name as he hits the second free throw. He's got 4 on the night. As Stewart's back onto the floor for Pacifica Christian.
Lancers take a 1-point lead.
I'll tell you what, it's very confusing looking at the Pacifica logo and not thinking Pepperdine. Pepperdine waves the same P. Here's a 3 from the wing. Good! Tanner Deal.
There might be some similarities. Our star player from last year, Houston Millette, ended up at Pepperdine.
Yep. Did his game in December. Great guy. He's a good kid out there at Pepperdine. He loves his Christmas music when they warm up to play basketball, as the jumper rattles in and out and Spillman gets the rebound. I did not know he went to Pacifica.
Yeah, and Spillman also has received offers from Pepperdine.
Yeah, as Spillman deep. Not going to get it. And Mateo comes away with it. Mateo somehow got that shot up towards the intended target. He's going to go to the line. Could tie this game. That would have been something if Spillman hit that three, but same exact spot, just a little closer for Deal. He got it.
It was a long pass.
As Mateo hits the first free throw. So it's back to a 1-point deficit for the Lancers. Or, I beg your pardon, Paleo.
I think, wait, I'm trying to remember when Houston graduated. It wasn't last year, it was the year before last.
The game I did, I just read his name. I didn't have to do play-by-play. And he hits them both. Pepperdine having a solid season out in the West Coast Conference.
That's right, your public address announcer for them.
Back up, man. We fill in every now and then. It's fun, just up the road, Thousand Oaks, California. A tie ball game here at the Triton's Fieldhouse, or Event Center, I should say, as the push is going to go in favor of Pacifica Christian. Let's see who the foul's on. It's going to be on Chris Magalong. That's his first personal, so there you go. I told you there's going to be that first foul in the second quarter that would send a 1-on-1 opportunity. It's going to be Alex Stewart taking that shot.
And it took 3 minutes. Just about.
Yeah, it was about 2:52 if we're diving into math class. I know a lot of the Tritons and Lancers fans, I would assume, are still on Christmas break.
I'm actually not too sure.
Yeah.
I would assume so as well.
I know my alma mater, they go back, or I guess you can't really call it that in high school, as they missed the second free throw. They go back on Tuesday. My college goes back in 2 weeks. So one free throw out of that trip for Alex Stewart with 5 to go, as Paleo, defended by the freshman, who's clapping his hands saying, give me that defense. Forces Paleo to retrieve up to the right wing. And now here's Manea. Manea, a high jumper. He got his own miss. He's waiting, and he's finishing, and he's going to the line. Oh, what a shot there by David Manea, the 6'6 senior.
A lot of traffic there, so it was a great job there. Great job with staying in there, getting the rebound. Second chance opportunity, and he cashes in on what could potentially be a three-point play.
Well, he missed it, and it's pulled in by Saman. So under 5 to go. Spillman hasn't really gotten a lot of points since that injury. He was on the bench momentarily for us. A.J. Johnson falling away, hits the shot, the freshman. Nice play there. His first points of the night put the Tritons back on top. Nice finish on the other end for David Manea. Manea has his 6th point of the night. It took a while, but we have a home chant for any of the teams. Pacifica Christian being the only team that has the student body in their arena. As Deal kicks it to Spillman. Spillman, that's going to be off of the Lancers. It's going to be Pacifica Christian ball.
You shouldn't expect anything less with the fans, with the host team. A.J. Johnson doing a great job on that shot. And on the other end, man, it's back and forth. Manea with that last one.
Whoa, what a play there. Alex Stewart was able to do-si-do on the baseline, get the pass around the defender, and draw some contact. Andrew Nagy gets hit with the foul. This is a 1-on-1 opportunity for Stewart with 3:41 to go.
He really does an incredible job with staying in bounds. When that whistle went off, I thought he might have went out of bounds.
3:41 to go. Orange Lutheran with 8 fouls. Pacifica Christian with 6. It's a 2-point free throw trip for Alex Stewart, the junior. Nagy backing in with the left, puts it in. 0.7 and 8 for the big man. And the Pacifica Christian fans wanted to travel, but that's just a good move inside the paint for Nagy. Under 3.5 to go. They reset up top. high pass, way too high. And making the catch on the sideline is Manea. This is going to be a timeout taken by Pacifica Christian as they trail by 1. As you take a look at that play one more time, that got the fans wondering.
I think they were wanting a charge.
You wonder the restricted area not being a thing in high school, but nevertheless, Orange Lutheran on top 24-23. We'll be right back.
The Southern California Seahorses are a division of Missionary Athletes International. MAIA was founded in 1983 with a mission of glorifying God and seeing lives transformed by sharing the message of Jesus Christ to the global environment of soccer.
Now I know we can find ways to be active on the court. Finding ways in life, that's always something that hits to a deeper meaning. Zion Paleo enters the front court. Nice pass, but it's picked off by Strauss. Strauss to the basket, hits the deck hard. And Orange Lutheran comes away with it. Paleo throws it up, and it's going to be a little too strong. And able to stay in is Strauss. Saman can't get the 3, and Strauss draws some contact on Paleo. So this is likely going to stay here on this end of the floor, and indeed it is. It's going to be on, see what's on, it looks like it's on Ladon.
Saman shies off, and it looks like Strauss is tripped on the rebound.
Michael Noel back onto the floor, gets a nice little ovation from the Pacifica Christian fans. Another one-on-one opportunity, and he gets the first one. Strauss with 5 now. He's credited to be one of the best passers in the country. Leads the team in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. As we approach 2.5 to go. Paleo into the front court after the pass to Nagy. Manea drifting all the way back on Saman. Manea spinning in. Manea cut off. Tried to use the height, didn't work. Pokes it back to the Lancers, and they'll reset with 35. 2 minutes to go. The Tritons on top by 1. Manea. And a good effort there by Bollinger to keep it in. And now here come the Tritons. Strauss gets by a man. Strauss, little Euro with some poise. Can't get it. Alex Stewart the rebound. Strauss. And the pass is picked off. They try to get Stewart, but now here comes Paleo. Paleo, little Euro with the left, finishes to put the Lancers on top. A timeout going to be taken. This is a 30-second timeout. Quick word from one of our sponsors.
Trilogy Financial. Trilogy's mission is to provide innovative, practical, top-quality strategies and solutions that meets clients' financial needs. Our primary responsibility is to the Trilogy Financial staff, who in turn work toward helping clients reach their financial goals. Learn more about Trilogy Financial by going to trilogyfs.com.
We'll talk about coast to coast. You hear East Coast to West Coast. How about one end of the baseline to the other baseline? Nice little step.
Ooh, great move.
Zion.
And gets it to go.
Nice play there.
I'm just glad this is going back and forth. I'm glad it's close.
You're going to knock on wood right now, because then we're going to get a 20-point fourth quarter. So
oh, yeah, you're right.
You got to
knock on some wood.
Whatever team that may be, under 1.5 minutes to go. Strauss out of the timeout. The leading scorer in the first quarter was E.J. Spillman. Spillman with no points in the second quarter. And Spillman not even on the floor for Pacifica Christian. Looking for Strauss to really take over here. Strauss finds Bollinger. Saman to the basket as time expires. Rebound, and the shot clock resets. Strauss for three. A little short. Gets his own miss, but he lost handles of it, and that's going to be a foul on Strauss as they try to get it back. John Ruiz will go to the free throw line. And that's going to bring back Sarge Deal. And I've been saying it all day. It's always fun whenever I take this for granted, usually sitting up in a corner where I do games, but being on the court, you can hear all the action, the communication with the players and the coaches as the free throw is missed, pulled down by Alex Stewart. Spillman waiting to check back in. About a 13-second difference between shot and game clock. Saman floats and finishes. For his first points of the day. Shot clock turned off. You wonder if they elect to take the last shot here. Christian Cole swings it up top to Paleo. Paleo feeds inside, pass deflected, and it's staying with the Lancers. 4.8 to go. And Spillman will check back in, trying to get a defensive stance, and a pair of Lancers coming back on as well, Manea and Potter.
.8 seconds.
They're going to reset up top. Nagy, 2 to go. Nagy to the basket on the putback, and it's not going to go. The Tritons are on top, 27-26. Jeff Burcroft not liking the calls right there, but we're going to the halftime break with a good ball game. We'll be right back for the second half.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
Your life story is unique, totally unto you. Where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. At Trilogy Financial, we understand that fact. It's at the core of everything we do. We are a team of independent financial advisors dedicated to understanding your story and helping you reach your highest goals and aspirations. As your story changes, so do we. Our plans grow and change along with your story. Trilogy Financial, wherever your story takes you, Trilogy is there.
What will tomorrow look like? Will it be what you expected? Or something you never could have predicted? Will it be frightening or exciting? Is it the reason you can't sleep at night? Or the reason you get up in the morning? Tomorrow will be all of these things. With Hub, you have a partner today who supports you as you write your tomorrow. And we will protect you when you get there. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift. And we want you to be ready for it.
What I experienced at Pacifica was a true community, where I was truly known by my teachers and my classmates. Because of this, Pacifica was a place where I could try new things and make mistakes without living in fear. When you're in a place where you're truly known and loved, the fear of failure disappears. That can be a tricky mindset to get into, especially for teenagers, but looking back now that I'm in college, the Pacifica community I experienced here set me up so well for all of my future endeavors. Because here I was known and loved, and because of that, I was free to explore who I was, knowing that I would be loved for that person. This has inspired in me a confidence and a grace for myself and others that has carried with me into college and beyond. And for that, I'm truly grateful.
Well, that was an exciting first half. Let's play two more quarters to get another half. 27-26, Pacifica Christian on top over Orange Lutheran with the best production team. I got to say, I've been so impressed with seeing all these replays, all these graphics. Just want to thank everyone at TVX Sports Network for just doing this awesome work today. We're almost at the end, but we're having fun, great basketball, and this is the best game we've got today with Joe Contreras, Logan Sofranko, the Lancers. And Pacifica didn't really have an established dominant scorer in the first half. And realistically, it was back and forth, a little bit of a teeter-totter ride. What is going to be the one thing that's going to get someone the win? Is it going to be a turnover? Is it going to be the mistake? Is it going to be who hits the most threes? What's it going to be? That's
the question. Something that we haven't experienced up until this point is as many lead changes that we've had. 15 lead changes so far in this game. Who's going to get the final one? That's the question.
So now Paleo into the front court, moving from left to right now. As Potter yields way, and the Lancers maintain possession after a couple of eerie passes, leading scorers in the first half. For the Lancers, it was two people, Zion Paleo and Andrew Nagy, each with 8. Backing in, a little step back J is true. David Manea, first points of the second half belong to the Lancers, and they're on top again, 28-27. See how the officiating pans out in this second half, because Jeff Burkhoff, the head coach for Pacifica, was letting him hear it in the halftime break. And now here come the Lancers in transition. Paleo trying to cross over. Paleo to the basket. He's going to draw some contact and go to the line. And it's likely going to be on Spillman, and indeed it is.
Another look. Way to maneuver through traffic.
Right on the right side of Paleo's head is about where that contact was. This will be a 2-shot opportunity for Paleo, as I mentioned, who already has 8 points. Does have 2 free throw makes. Make that 3. We're walking around in between halftime breaks and realize that there's a little more people this time to maneuver. And a miss. So it's a 2-point lead now. Saw a low-scoring third game of the day where the Bengals of Balboa put up 37 points. That was a tournament low today, as Spillman can't get it, and the Lancers come away from the pack. Paleo to the basket, draws some contact, and he's going to the line. It's an offensive foul, I beg your pardon. We got a little too complacent with how these first couple possessions have been going today. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's a close one. Saw the right leg of Alex Stewart drift a little bit. See, that's just sometimes the basketball IQ takes over. But nevertheless, Pacifica Christian gets the ball back.
Calls like that make me glad that I am not a referee. It's difficult to make those type of close calls.
I'll tell you what, when I'm doing games at California Lutheran University, I sit next to high school officials, and they tell me stories, and I'm just like, I can't believe what you people go through as Stewart slips on the floor in a spot that's been pretty popular today for spills. Take a look at it again, just, I don't know.
Ooh, yeah.
Man.
That spot was definitely wet.
That should not be a factor of the game.
It's unfortunate.
And I'm not from these parts of town, but we got a new mopper on this side. It's not the young lad in the TCU sweatshirt anymore.
It was definitely a long day for him.
And the producer Randall just said over our ear, it's been a long shift. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's been a long shift for everybody. We're all having a blast here at the 3rd annual BSN Showcase. It really has been a blast today. Deep 3. Not going to go. Spillman with the rebound. And now here come the Tritons. Tritons undermanned as Spillman spins inside, kicks it. Near side corner. Yes! Tanner Deal. What do we got here? We got a whistle away from the ball. That's Deal's second 3.
Great rebound by Spillman. He takes it down the court. Really trying to create space and a distraction, sends it open to the wide open Deal.
And that's what makes a good basketball player great. You see those looks, you draw two defenders, and you kick it to the open man, and then Deal does the rest.
And that one shot put them up by one.
Yeah.
Another lead change.
The first points of the second half for Tanner Deal. He's got 6 on the night. Both were three-point baskets. From that exact same spot, nevertheless. Ledon able to swing it to the far side to Palaio. Palaio to the basket. Palaio lost the handle and somehow held the zone a little bit, and that's what we were thinking was going to happen at travel, but instead they get it inside to Stewart, who finishes with the left to extend the lead to 3. Triton's looking for some separation. It feels like 3 isn't that much, but in the way this game has been going, that is a good amount. Maybe in the recent minutes, perhaps the last 11.
And nobody's really been able to break the 3-point lead threshold.
And that's going to continue right there as Mateo Ledon hits the 3 from the near side corner. 32-32 with 5:02 to go. We're going to step aside. .502 to go here in the third quarter on TVX Sportsnet with Joe Contreras, Logan Sofranco, and Strauss will inbound to Saman. Saman tonight with just 2 points. Highly regarded prospect drifting over to the near side, and now Spillman, who's been creating a lot of looks, has a couple of assists today. Had that nice feed to Deal in the corner, but then all of a sudden Ledon responded. Saman to Strauss, who's all alone for the 3, but it's off the rim. Spillman and Deal were trying to get that thing back, but Palaio comes away with it. Another 3 try. Rattles in, out, and then in. That's the second 3 of the half for Mateo Ledon. 35-32. That puts Orange Lutheran back on top. Wonder how much of the freshman we're going to see again. A.J. Johnson had a nice fadeaway jump as Strauss finds Deal. Deal swings it to nobody. Couldn't tell if it was Stewart or Saman. They look at each other in disbelief, and Logan Stewart and Jeffrey Bollinger come in to the game again.
A beautiful 3-point shot there for the lead. Let's see if they can break that 3-point threshold. Biggest lead by either team has been 3 points.
Orange Lutheran leading by 3, trying to, like many teams today, listen to Joe Contreras. He's felt like they've heard him today. Feed down low is corralled by the Tritons in Alex Stewart. Strauss able to get it to the near side wing. Bollinger with just 2 points on the night. Had those back in the first half, looking for his first points in the second half. Let's remind everyone, Modesto Christian and Liberty from Nevada, the final matchup of the 2023 BSN Showcase coming up next on TVX Sportsnet. Strauss with a nice pass, but Logan Stewart is met at the rim. And now here come the Lancers. Here's a 3 for Potter. He knew he missed that from the get-go as he followed his shot the second that ball left his fingers. Strauss to the basket. It's a 1-point game. First points of the second half for Strauss. He's got 8 now. Down low, good feed, busted coverage, and it results in 2 for Andrew Nagy. He's in double digits now. A couple of shooters that were getting active that didn't get active in the first half. Ladon had not made a bucket in the first half. As Strauss finds his man for the tie, and it goes over the backboard and hits the out-of-play marks of the obstacles as A.J. Johnson comes back in. Take a look at that feed and finish by Strauss. That's just using your size right there. I mean, you look at Nagy trying to pick on Stewart. So 2:06 to go. Another dark jersey combination. We've had a couple of those in the recent games. As Magalong swings at the 3, he's good. That's his 3rd one of the half, Mateo Ladon.
And the largest lead of the game, believe it or not.
That is insane that it is only 6 points. So now Pacifica, they trailed a little bit, or for a good amount of time in the first half. They're going to need to play with that same mentality as they feed Logan Stewart, who almost slipped, but he gets the 2, and the deficit is 4 for Pacifica Christian.
That was almost the same exact spot as Dill.
Logan Stewart's first points of the game. Give and go to Paleo. Paleo swings it to the near side. Off the rim, and Paleo is able to get the rebound. Sees a lane. Goes under the basket, but the putback is in. Andrew Nagy, points 11 and 12 for the big man. Third quarter starting to wind down. As A.J. Johnson's back onto the floor. Pacifica Christian 12 and 7 in the San Joaquin League. You mentioned the 55-41 win over Orangewood, as there's going to be some contact and a trip to the free throw line for Alex Stewart. They lost to Ontario right around the New Year's Eve time, 53-46. Beat Auburn Washington 57-54. Nice little put back there by Nagy. Kind of effortless for him.
Yeah, second point opportunity, or second score opportunity there.
So Stewart, who is 4 points on the night, and those points all free throws. So Spillman back onto the floor after getting a quick breather. Trying to bring the Tritons back to within 4. He does just that. They also defeated Long Beach Poly, who were the reigning CIF Division II AA runner-ups in 2022. Pass didn't really have enough on it, but Nagy made something out of it. As Ladon swings it, that's an offensive foul on Ladon.
And we take a look at the replay here as E.J. Spillman in legal guarding position and takes the charge. Second charge.
I have to put the emphasis on legal because that's been kind of a theme for tonight. What is offensive, what's defensive, or what is blocking, I should say. We've seen a little bit of that officiating on display. Third quarter been a little different. Not as many fouls, 4 combined fouls with 25 seconds to go. The 6'3" sophomore, E.J. Spillman. And that pass is deflected, and a fan touches it. And laughing about it is Chris Magalong, who usually wears number 20. He's wearing number 4 tonight. He was the lone number change when I was talking to head coach Daniel Dunbar for Orange Lutheran. Spillman with 7 to go. Crossover, step back 3. Won't go. The putback isn't there. Johnson trying to get it. 1 to shoot. Ball is stripped. And that's the end of the third quarter. And a little extracurricular activity at the conclusion of quarter 3. Orange Lutheran 42, Pacifica Christian 38. An exciting fourth quarter coming up on TVX Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Privately owned and serving Southern California since 1986. Trust B&B Real Estate with all your commercial and residential needs. From property management to property investments, B&B Real Estate is here to serve.
Well, back here in Triton Gymnasium Event Center, all the titles you want to call the arena with Joe Contreras, Logan Sofranco. Third quarter, a little bit different than the first two. We saw the biggest lead margin for Orange Lutheran and for any team, quite frankly, of this game. So officially, we are underway in the fourth quarter as Bollinger, who only has 2 points on the night, drifts all the way to the near side. Spillman with the handle. Spillman to the bucket. He is rejected by Manea. Spillman wants that ball back, and that's a jump ball, but it's going to go to Orange Lutheran. First jump ball of the game.
Spillman gets blocked. And then he comes from behind and tries to rip that ball out of Manea's hands. Luckily for the Lancers, possession arrow is in their favor.
They wanted to put the shot clock on 32. They reset it after the inbound. That's not how it works. Pacifica in the third quarter shooting 100% from the free throw line, 20% from three, and 36% from the field. Offensive foul coming up, and it's going to go in favor of Pacifica Christian.
I don't know, is that the third offensive? I think that's the third offensive charge taken by Pacifica. As I had mentioned earlier, it's a big emphasis on this Triton's defense, for this Triton's defense.
It's been very different compared to the first couple of games. That is for sure. So now Bollinger will inbound to Spillman, looking for the first points of the fourth quarter. And that ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go to the Lancers. The Lancers bench is fired up. Lancers trying to create a win streak. Both squads trying to create a win streak. You can't really call a win streak one game. Court-wide pass pulled down by Javon Smith. And Palaio will reset all the way up top. Palaio gets by a man, tried to feed his man inside, but Pacifica Christian will reset. A.J. Johnson, the freshman, he's got a couple points tonight. He's got 2. Tried to hit his cutting man. The right idea, and that's going to go to Pacifica Christian as Nagy could not maintain his balance. And a lot of contact down on the baseline. Scoreless drought for both squads here in the fourth quarter. As Stewart thought about the three, instead drives in. Stewart blocked. Nagy. And Palaio will run the point for Orange Lutheran. Palaio with only 1 point in the second half, trying to get hot a little bit here. And now here's Manea. Little jumper. Yes.
Back to the biggest lead, that largest lead again of 6. Which really just demonstrates how close this game has been from the start.
Now Spillman trailing by 6. Pacifica Scoreless for almost 2 minutes here in this fourth quarter. The extra pass. Here's a three. That's a big one for Pacifica Christian. Alex Stewart. Now you start to see the kind of defense they're going to play. And it's a 5-second violation. It's going to go to Pacifica Christian, and they're going to bring in a bunch of their starters back onto the floor, including Tanner Deal, who's been the guy for Pacifica tonight to tie the game via the three ball. And back onto the floor, Parker Strauss. Strauss with 8 points on the night. Needs something big. That's the thing. Plenty of time left for both squads to really find their identity in this fourth quarter. Talking to A.J. Johnson of the Rams earlier, he said the same thing. Find out who we are in crunch times. Strauss resets to Logan Stewart. And now Spillman with 11 seconds on the shot clock gets a screen. Spillman to the basket. Spillman makes it a 1-point game, and he flexes the muscles. The sophomore having some fun. It's a 1-point game again. These are Spillman's first points of the second half.
1-point lead for the Lancers.
He shaked a man, and he can't hit the three. Spillman gets the rebound. They're saying go quick.
That was a great shake there by Minaya. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Strauss to Spillman, back to Strauss. Strauss for the lead. Yes! It's a 2-point lead for the Tritons. A little bit of a scoring run here, 5-0 run. And a timeout taken by Orange Lutheran. This is a full timeout. Pacifica Lutheran on top by 2 as Spillman got the 2 to bring him closer. And then the next sequence, Spillman got the assist. Back to Strauss, who put Pacifica back on top. 4:36 to go. We'll be right back.
Looking for your next home? Trust Brian Batchen Realtor. With all your upcoming real estate needs, visit Brian Batchelor Realtor on Facebook for more information.
Always great to read the reads and the great people that put on this tournament, along with Joe Contreras, Logan Sofranco. 4:36 to go. Pacifica Christian just took a lead on a Parker Strauss 3-ball. The student section is now standing up.
Now let's see if the Tritons can break the 3-point largest lead for them threshold.
Well, something that Pacifica Christian has to their name, one team foul. As Magalong is able to inbound the pass, just a little too much for Nagy, way out of his reach. And that's going to make it Pacifica Christian ball with 4:32 to go. Hey, reminder, the last game of the 2023 BSN Showcase is taking place right after this game. The defending Nevada State champions Liberty and Modesto Christian will go at it. The Damien Classic champion Liberty squad. Saman to Logan Stewart. Stewart up top to Strauss. Saman, 4 to shoot. Saman to the basket, draws some contact. And smiles for the Tritons because now he's going to the line. Let's see who this is on. It's going to be on Kenan Potter.
Saman, in a moment of desperation, with the clock expiring, puts it up and draws the contact.
See, I would say best case scenario, but best case scenario is he would make it for Pacifica Lutheran. Mentioned the kind of looks he's getting from colleges. He's one of the players to watch. It's advertised with the hard copy of the program, if you will, if you are in attendance at the campus of Pacifica Christian in Newport Beach, California. As Saman missed the second free throw. Saman with just 3 points on the night, and Nagy gets free. Nagy is fouled. So it's going to be a player control foul. It's going to be on Tanner Deal.
Deal came up wanting to jump ball possession. It looked like he was trying to grab that ball out of his hands.
As Paleo, that's a 5-second, or is it a white foul on Pacifica? It's going to be an illegal screen. It's going to be a foul on Logan Stewart. That's his third, and now you got to be careful if you're Pacifica Christian to start racking up those fouls. Still, Orange Lutheran with just 5, so they're not even in the bonus yet. Paleo. Trying to get some sort of play running, but they're trying to double him. Drifting all the way back, Mateo Ledon, who has 3 3-point baskets in the second half, as he gives it to Paleo, who pulls up for 2 and hits it. It's a 1-point game. Well, you wanted your good game partner? Here you go. Everyone in this arena on the left of the near side stand standing up. Deal to Bollinger. Bollinger with just 2 tries to get in. Bollinger goes baseline, waiting his Deal. Shot is blocked, and that's going to be a jump ball. It'll stay with Pacifica Christian this time. And they're going to put E.J. Spillman back in.
Deal goes up, misses it. Rebound is by Nagy, but the aggressiveness of the Tridents gets the ball back, or a jump ball possession.
The official's saying watch it a little bit. It's starting to get chippy.
Yeah, it is starting to get a little physical on that end.
Logan Stewart catch and shoot is in. Lead back up to 3. What's the whistle? It's a traveling violation, and Pacifica Christian takes the ball back with 2:40 to go and a 3-point lead. See what the whistle is. Clearly designed, yeah.
Yep, to Logan Stewart. And on the other end.
Too many steps. There's some PA announcers that say too many steps. I don't know how I feel about that one.
It's colorful.
As Strauss wisely takes a timeout, it's going to be a 30-second timeout. 3-point lead for Pacifica Christian over Orange Lutheran, 2:34 to go. We'll step aside. Oh, I just heard during a timeout, and I believe we will win champ. Is that too early? It might be.
3-point lead with 2:34 remaining. It is way too early. There's a lot of game left in this one.
No, I'm thinking it's a little too early, so we'll see what happens. I have no affiliation to either of these teams, so I'm excited for a good finish. As Deal gets it up to Logan Stewart, to Salim Saman. Saman wanted Strauss, but instead will reset up to Spillman. The entire gymnasium chanting the shot clock countdown as Strauss puts it up. Not going to go. Logan Stewart on the rebound and the putback. going to be a foul on Deal. Away from the ball.
Deal tosses to Strauss, and Strauss's shot's not going to go, and Logan Stewart with the offensive board puts it back up and in.
That's like a defensive back going for an interception and then missing, and then the receiver runs it to the end zone. He went to go grab the ball, missed it. That gave Stewart a wide open look. So the lead is now 5.
The Trident's largest lead.
Yes. Ladon gets it to Smith. Ladon for 3. Off the rim, and making the rebound is Alex Stewart. And Strauss taking his time with it. Spillman, who got this crowd fired up just about 5.5 minutes ago, enters the front court. And Deal gets Spillman.
In the final moments here, every possession is important.
Deal to Spillman. Orange Lutheran not trying to foul as Spillman drifts in. Spillman with the Euro, with the left, gets the 2!
That definitely took a Trident's bounce off the rim.
That's going to be a blocking foul on Strauss. It's going to keep this a little interesting. Take a look at it one more time. This was the finish from Spillman.
Great finish. And it's the norm for E.J. Spillman. That's his signature.
So it's Strauss's personal foul. You can hear this arena nice and loud. It's the first one. Potter does have 4 points. 2 of those points did come from free throws, so he's now got 3 points on free throw tries. Hits them both. So a timeout taken by Orange Lutheran. 1:04 to go. It's a 5-point game. We will step aside.
Serving communities across the country with more than 2,400 restaurants, today's customers can find Chick-fil-A inside airports, malls, college campuses in the heart of Manhattan, and nested among the thousands of busy streets connecting neighborhoods in 47 states and Washington, D.C. Head to Chick-fil-A at Bristol and MacArthur for the best chicken sandwich in town.
Or you can also find them here at the table as we got to gear up after a lengthy day. 1:04 to go with Joe Contreras, Logan Sofranco. This game has been what we've hoped for today. We wanted a close one, and we're going to have a close finish because those 2 free throws that were just hit by Cannon Potter makes this thing a little interesting. So both teams with 1 foul to give before going into the bonus as Strauss is trapped into the backcourt. He nearly turned it over, but Chris Magalong tried to get it, but he lost handle of it. Modesto Christian and Liberty will be up next. Liberty ready to go. They're bouncing up and down on the near side. Take a look at that near great play by Orange Lutheran. And they end up getting the ball anyway, so they changed the ruling.
Yeah, I wonder if it was a foul because it looked like he was clearly out of bounds.
Rebound, Potter. Potter backing in. Potter with the right. Can't get it. The putback is in. It's a 3-point game.
And you don't have to foul here if you are Orange Luther.
Well, they do have a foul to give.
Okay.
So they can settle something down. They have 1 foul to give. That's their 16th foul. And we'll see if the team takes a timeout. Not right now. But that's the thing that Orange Lutheran has been successful in, offensive rebounding and putting up the second chance points.
That was a good follow through there by 22 Nagy.
So neither team with a foul to give. Pacifica with 3 timeouts, 1 timeout going to Orange Lutheran. This is a white foul on Pacifica Christian. And with that, they lose the ball.
That could be a big game changer. Let's take a look
Watch
here.
Logan Stewart. That's who gets called with the foul.
Number 11.
Oh! Absolutely.
Yeah.
So here we go.
I'm not sure if that was intentional, but he definitely did whack him on the back of the head.
Neither team with a foul to give. As Paleo drifts back.
Maybe about a 4-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock.
Paleo blows by a man, kicks it to the corner for the tie. Not gonna go, and Spillman gets the rebound. And there's the foul. And Spillman could put this thing away with some free throws. And Jeff Burrowcroft loves his energy of his team right now. This is a 1-on-1 opportunity. Take a look at it one more time. And he had the look. If you're Orange Lutheran, you got the look you wanted.
Yeah.
Just couldn't hit it.
You needed a 3 to tie it up. And now it's E.J. Spillman shooting a free throw.
So this is a 1-on-1 opportunity. Spillman has 1 free throw make on the night. That was prior to him exiting for a brief moment after a head injury. And he gets it. That's a big free throw. And the referee's telling the Liberty squad warming up on the near side entrance to be careful of the ball. And it's a miss, 4-point game. What does Orange Lutheran have in store with 15 seconds? Here's a 3 to make it a 1-point game. He hits it! Game's not over just yet. This is a full timeout. That's the only timeout they had left. 8.8 to go. And right as the start the buses chant happened, this 3-ball struck.
Wow, what a contest in these final seconds. Hey, we've been asking for it all day.
Boy, have we.
Orange Lutheran and Pacifica Christian are providing a down to the very last moment result. How dare I say, maybe overtime.
So neither squad with. You want that overtime game. You want that.
I do.
I want good basketball. We're getting good basketball.
Yep.
Whatever the outcome may be, so be it. Pacifica Christian with 3 timeouts left. Orange Lutheran with 0. You'll wonder, should Orange Lutheran get this ball? That missed free throw by Spillman.
A lot of things can happen here.
A lot of things.
8.8 seconds left.
So Saman, Strauss, Deal, Logan Stewart, and E.J. Spillman all on the floor for Pacifica. Orange Lutheran, Manea, Paleo, Ladon, and Magalong. Strauss is fouled.
I didn't even know that that type of play was legal.
Well, the thing is, if you're Orange Lutheran, you have somewhat of a chance. You have a 1-on-1 opportunity, but you have to get the rebound and go coast to coast because you're out of timeouts. Even a make here. Things not over yet.
Yeah.
So who can get that board if Strauss misses it? He missed it! Clock running. 3 to shoot. 2 to shoot. Paleo gets it in for the win. No. And Pacifica Christian hangs on. 54-53 the final. What a game that was. Game number 4 of the BSN Showcase concludes as Pacifica Christian advances to 13-7. Orange Lutheran falls to 10-6. That was a fun one.
Wow, what a warm-up for the main event. Wow, that was such a game coming down to the wire.
Well, we're going to stand by for an interview with our Mark Heller player of the game, E.J. Spillman. He'll be joining us in a couple of seconds. We'll be right back. All right, here for the Mark Heller Player of the Game Award. I'm with player for Pacifica Christian, E.J. Spillman. You had a very nice game, 4 for 9 from the field, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. How are you feeling after your performance?
I mean, I feel great. You know, that was a good dub against a good team. We've been thinking about that game all week. You know, they didn't want to schedule us, and we took that personal. So anything to get the dub, and that was just my whole mindset throughout the game.
And they scheduled you for the tournament in front of your home crowd. What was it like being around all these amazing fans in student body sections?
I mean, the energy is just wild. You know, those are the type of environments I love being in, and I feel like it brings something out of me. So it was just dope being able to just play in front of a whole bunch of people and, you know, show my talent.
Being a young player, only a sophomore, you're getting looked at by many Division I colleges. What kind of approaches are you taking to your game to make sure you mature every night and become the best basketball player you can be for the next game and the next week and the next month and the next year?
Well, you know, everything is just kind of a mental battle. Just trying to not be complacent and, you know, just keep staying hungry. That's the most important thing. Just trying to stay hungry and being humble and just knowing that I'm blessed for all the opportunities but not taking it for granted.
Absolutely. E.J. Spillman, our Mark Heller Player of the Game. He had 11 points tonight, 4 for 9 from the field. As we say so long from our great broadcast team, Joe Contreras and E.J. Spillman, our Player of the Game. Logan Sofranco signing off for now. Have a great night. We'll see you for matchup number 5.
Sir, thank you, guys.